Hello everyone and welcome to Guardian Skulk Gaming. I'm Guardian Skulk. Gonna go over a little bit of the Diablo 3 Season 21 season kind of right now, kind of give you an idea of how much time you need to invest if you're someone who just wants to get in, get the rewards, get out, go play another game, something like that. Just so you kind of know where you're at. You don't have to, like, do I have to start now? Do I have to grind a lot? Things like that. So for starters, as you can see, this is kind of your first tier of rewards. You've got the little pet here named Rocky, your portrait frame. What set of gear you get is going to depend on what character you choose, obviously. This is kind of your first tier of rewards. Your last tiers, if you go all the way to the end, you've got this other cool looking mechanical pet. He's pretty crazy looking. I can't wait to get him. Extra portrait frame, and just kind of this one levels up as you go. I'm not quite done this part yet, so I'll let you guys know how long that takes once I get there. But for those of you that just want to get in, get kind of this first level pet, make it through the first 4 acts, this season is the season of the Demon Hunter. We've got the GOD Demon Hunter going on, which is what I have turned on to now. The Gears of Dreadlands. It's kind of cool, as you saw there. It was very much a cyberpunk looking. That's not Shadow Metals. What you get there. If we go to my profile, you can see it's very cyberpunk-esque. The wings you get for free as long as you log in before July 29th, I believe it is. Definitely log in and get those. But let's kind of go over how you're going to start the season, what you're going to do. All these times are going to be for me as a Demon Hunter. Using the Shadow Mantle set is one of the fastest starts you can do. So if you just want to get in, get it done, get out, I definitely recommend using the Demon Hunter. Super easy to play. So kind of what you're going to do. There's a bunch. I mean, if you go check out other YouTubers, they'll show you the leveling guides. I'll put a link in the description below to Rhykkers videos that show you generally when you start. You're going to create your character. You're going to do the challenge rift, which, as you can see here, I completed it. It took me about 2.5 minutes, or I guess 2 minutes and 50 seconds was, I think, my time. So that's where you're going to start, is that challenge rift. That way you get the extra materials to do everything else. Once you have gone ahead and done that, you go back in on your character, grab your follower's weapon, go to Act 3, get the Kyanite Cube. You try and craft yourself a level 70 rare item that you're then going to upgrade with the Kyanite Cube to be a legendary. They give you a whole bunch of instructions on which is the best. For Demon Hunters, it's a dagger. There's only 2 daggers you can get. One's for poison, or one's for fan of knives. One is for impale. Either one of them is awesome. They both make it really easy to level up. You then try and gamble. For Demon Hunter, I gambled for a Leoric Signet. I did it on PlayStation and on PC, and I got it both times. Super lucky there. Then you're going to go start leveling. I do recommend, before you do that, go complete a run of Act 1 bounties once or twice, so you get the Canes and the Borns sets. You can't use them till level 20 and 23, but they give you a huge XP boost as well. So go do that while you're a low level with your follower weapon, because it's super easy to complete them on normal. When you're at level 7, you go to town, you buy rings from the fence with plus damage. At level 11, you look for an amulet. Make sure you're always putting a ruby in your helmet. If you go and do Act 1 in story mode, you can get a Leoric's crown guaranteed. At around level 21, they say you can start rifting. Sometimes I start lower than that. It just depends on if I get the other stuff done before I hit 21. And then the thing that's really going to boost you is when you get to level 40, you can craft a level 70 weapon. Now, what you want is a level 70 weapon that has chance to blind on hit or something, and then life per kill on as a primary. And you're gonna roll that secondary to try and get reduced level requirement. Now, my times, this is the first season ever that I could not get that to roll. I never got a reduced level requirement weapon, so it actually took me longer. So these times are going to be able to be cut down shorter if you get lucky. Demon Hunters, since you can't use most of the two-handers, I was doing it on a bow. I'd probably never do that in the future, probably do a one-hand weapon, because the bows all have the extra increased hatred generation or extra discipline, and it just gives too many options that it's just too hard to get the roll you need. I wasted all my resources and I never got it. So I had to do everything manually. So what I'm going to show you guys now is this is my time to level 70. So this is solo play, doing all the stuff I told you. Go watch Rhykkers' video, just rifting it out by myself. It took me 4 hours and 51 minutes to get to level 70. This is probably my slowest start ever. As I said, I didn't get that level requirement weapon, so without that, it's a slow grind because you don't get a big power spike. You can't really go above normal or expert, whereas normally with that power spike, you can go up to Torment 1. So it's 4 hours and 51 minutes. After that, I started working my way through these first seasonal things. With the Impale build, what I did was once I got to 70, I originally had the dagger that gives you the Phantom Knives, so I upgraded another rare dagger to get the Impale dagger. So I had both, so I was running around with both skills maxed out, and I was able to basically just jump through all this stuff real quick. I was able to burn through all these different challenges. Nothing is really too difficult. I basically was able to jump, once I had it going, jump all the way up to master difficulty and just kind of kill everybody that was for stage 1, 2, and 3 all in one go without having any set pieces yet. But for me to complete all the stages was 6 hours and 45 minutes. So we're looking at 4 hours and 51 to 6:45, so about 2 hours extra time to get through the point where you get this pet and you're just ready to go. And then from there you're just starting to do these other things. As you can see, complete a set dungeon is all I'm missing here. Master a set dungeon, level up the gems, extract some powers, level gems further, do another conquest, do the augments, all stuff that just 3 level 70 gems to 70, 3 conquests, 40 things in the cube. This is where it's all the grindy stuff, but I've managed to kill everybody with that Impale build, basically. Just slaughtered everything. Now, one thing that I've done since then is completed, as you can see in the bottom corner here, I switched over to the GOD build, which is using the Gears of the Dreadlands. I've got 2-piece Auglids. Some people use it a little bit differently, but this is what I'm doing right now. I'll probably drop the Ring of Royal Grandeur and get rid of Auglids at some point, but this is basically kind of what I got going on, the GOD build. And so that was at 16 hours and 50 minutes. I was able to complete a GR 100. So call it 17 hours of playtime. GR 100 kind of destroyed. There's a huge scale jump from 100 plus though, because I was able to do GR 100 in 6 minutes and 39 seconds. But then when I went to 102, I got absolutely destroyed. So it might have been just unlucky monsters or whatnot, but I'll have to get some ancients going, get some better gear before I jump back in there. But at 100, it means that I can level gems to 70, no problem. Get them to 90, no issue, really, to do some Caldestines and get big damage buffs, because at this point I need more damage to be able to kill things fast enough for them to not just slaughter me. But yeah, if you're looking to just get in and get the stage 4 requirements, super simple. You're looking at like 7 hours of playtime if you play the Demon Hunter, so super low requirement. I'll make another video once I get to the end of the full season, because I really want this pet. Looks like a mechanical thing with a monster in a little test tube. Looks really cool, so that's my plan, is to continue to get that. Hopefully this helps you guys know kind of if you can leave it to the last minute, if you have to play now type thing. But yeah, that's everything for today. Like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys stopping by and watching the video. If you want to catch me playing live, go ahead and find me on twitch.tv/GuardianSkulk. Have a good day, everybody.